Hello. Well, a lot of them are. Probably to a human, they would be, right? Like, gotta get the foods. And honestly, learning how to cook would probably be a good. I'm assuming they'll do a quest about it, just as we're heading in this direction. Because, like, I'm running out of foods, which means no energy for run. So that's definitely a snake, right? Well, that looks like a tail. Oh, it's just a thing from the. Wow. Okay. Oh, it's just this tree, I guess. Oh, there's stuff around that could hurt. I'm just avoiding it. Good. No, 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 don't. I don't know. I was quite happy up here, actually. Hi.
Ooooooh should listen to her father.
One must be patient.
Girl will ruin us all.
I will say I do appreciate how much of this is about like the ecology of it all and like figuring out what each individual plant and animal does.
Is that? Looks like a Sarentu. A Sarentu? The lost clan? Look at the mark. It must be something else. The Sarentu are long gone. Katna will want to know about this. Let them pass. Home Tree's scouts will see them soon enough.
Oktua may be reckless, but she has good instincts.
Well, like you got these guys with these little fibers that you can use for crafting armor and stuff out of. They're weaver. They're for weaving, right? They're called lionberry fibers, apparently. You can use them for weaving. So I can use them to craft new armor for myself. Yep. Yeah, speaking of animals, here we go. I can hear it, but I can't see it. That's not good. There's something big out there. Look at that. Hammerhead Titanothere. Yeah.
Do you think those two will ever see eye to eye?
Perhaps they see each other a little too well.
Could be. Lorraine is a strange reflection of her mother.
It did say level 6, I was kind of expecting that.
Now is the time for
This game is very, well, it's more adherent to the numbers than player skill by the look of it. Or rather, I need better gear to be able to take stuff on. This is a gear-based game. Viper Wolf. Is my bow just not good enough to one-hit these things yet? Because I want to be able to do that. Or maybe they just haven't taught me how to hunt and I'm missing something. I'm sure this other Navi clan will be able to... Oh, dang, look at that. Feel like that's where I'm headed. I wish we could fish. I hope we can fish. I love me a fishing minigame in these things. Alright, I guess not.
Smile upon me.
You, stranger! I've not seen your kind before. What clan are you?
They look odd. Etua invited me here to see her father.
What's that on your face?
It is the mark of the Sarentu. And yet the Sarentu we once knew did not defy Ewa with scraps from the Sky People.
It's all I know. They stole us when we were children.
They have stolen many things. You were gone a long time. And you are young. Has your spirit been molded by the Sky People? Or do you remember the ways of your clan?
Shoo! Put that away. Sharp eyes. A Sarentu's gaze. But yours is heavy. Let Home Tree be a refuge from your burdens. We will put some color in your cheeks. Or in your clothes at the very least. You will pick up the threads of your people here. Oh, how I miss their stories. They loved our silk harvest. The sweet smell of dye Mayauntu. Katnat, Let me take the Sarentu. The poor child knows nothing of our ways.
Go. We will speak more when you are settled.
Pour your heart into these.
I really must speak more with Etua's father about the resistance.
Later, my Yagdu. He is our Uluk Ektan, our clan's leader. Let us clean you up a bit first. You would frighten the hide off an Angsik looking like that. Besides, I would not mention those sky people if I were you. They are nothing but trouble, and Katna does not like trouble. Let me show you off a bit
Sky people
instead.
rock our lands. They
Will
must be
you
stopped.
allow me that? It has been an age since we had Sarentu around
Tiny
here.
sky people?
Your people
They will
certainly
wear
made
our
life
spears
more
and
interesting. One time, they told us a tale about the rare mating rituals of the giant Zakru. Apparently, it can take days. But there will be time for that later. Our great tree has many stories, lived many lives, hosted your ancestors as our guest before you. And there was not one Sarentu who could resist how our dyes dance. Come, see my weavers. Koranu, my dear, let us see your latest. Gorgeous silk, is it not? Not as sturdy as it once was, not since the Kinglor flowers closed. But still, you will not find better. Stronger than Zakru will, I promise you that. And you know how the Zezwa love to brag. Koranu is quite the weaver. She will help you out. Anything you need.
Yes, please take my mind off this. I've been working on it for hours, and it's still not quite where I want it.
You see, now is the time for beauty. Speaking of which...
Can I help with something?
Oh, clan favor. Okay, so there's an additional.
Let me know if I can help with anything else.
Where am I headed?
You see, now is the time for beauty, for art. Speaking of which... Relun!
Finally decided to grace me with your presence, have you?
And with a Sarentu, no less. Exciting, is it not?
Another lost soul for you to guide over the rocky ravines of life. Betterment awaits, Sarentu.
Ah, still cross, I see.
If you are smart, you will not let this one fill your head with silk and dye. The heart of the Arane is taste.
Relun is a prickly one, but he is the very best cook. He knows it too. And here, my dear friend, Kitangi.
Nafika, taking the Sarentu under your wing already.
A necessity, I should think. Look at these clothes. Pitiful. Rough and prickly like a hermit bud. You lack the grace of your ancestors. They knew how to dress.
Rough and prickly is what I'm used to.
Well, now you will shine brightly. Rival the rainforest with our collars, my Hontu. Our silk will serve you well. Strengthened with Sturmbeast hide, it will stop you from getting chewed up out there. Or at least, you will be hard to swallow.
Sturmbeast? Can this child track?
I've done okay so far.
Okay. What do we think of okay? Do you thrive on okay, child? Or do you only survive?
Itu is on a hunt. I'm sure he will make a fine guide.
Indeed, if you can find him. There is a hunting camp near the water. Itu will be there. But do not upset his hunt. He will not thank you for that.
Go on, my Auntu. A respectful hunt will show Katnat you remember the ways of the people. There is no need to rush yourself, child. Go now if you want, but stay and enjoy our beautiful silk harvest if you need a little rest. No Arana here would begrudge you that.
What are you looking for now?
Fish.
Nope. Go on now.
And they give us armor, sort of.
Sotlek, I made it to the Arana head. You weren't wrong about them. But one of them took me in. Nafika. She thinks I can impress Katnat if I show him I can hunt properly.
They sent you on a hunt? I should have showed you how myself.
It's okay. Nafika said one of their hunters might show me how. Itu.
Be careful. You do not need to prove yourself to them. You are Sarentu, and Kanan should honor that. Come back to HQ anytime you like, alright? You are not alone, and there is much to do here.
Stealth.
You there. Come. Quickly now, please. No time for chats with strangers. Sky people, just along the river. They are like any unwelcome guest. They go where they wish, leave a huge mess and move on. This time, however, it was just one of them. Alone on a small island with a large fallen tree. That is strange, yes? Have we allowed them to become braver?
A lone human. Are they still where you saw them?
Oh, this human learned quickly. They were chased off. They ran away screaming, and I had a hearty chuckle at that. Nevertheless, I worry what enticed a human to that place. Do I know you? Functional and blunt. I will show her.
An anemone tree, apparently. These guys are like palm trees. You get many palm trees out your way? I can't imagine you would. Ooh, what do we got here? Scarab crawler. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You wouldn't have too many in your area. You'll see him out here a lot more. Oh, there you go, fishing spot. Need a spear though, so we'll wait till that comes up. Wow, okay, dang. I think it's more that my armor is weak. It wasn't full the first time. I had one slot left for it. Health pouch and food is different things. Pew 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 pew. You heal from the fruits that I'm collecting, but you cook to get stamina, and I can't cook yet. I don't have that ability. Nobody's taught me how to do it, so I don't know. That's why I'm sure I will be taught in the hunting quest coming up, but ain't been taught that yet. Given that there's a whole skill tree called making, I imagine I'll be learning to craft and cook and scrumble. But I ain't caught that yet.
A lot of fish here, but my skills fail me today. Perhaps you will do a better job with your bow. Or do you prefer to... We must outsmart the fish. Make it think there is no one here.
Boy fish. Oh shit, I got one. Seaweed.
It seems like life is like spinning silk. There is always the need for another twist. Is this place... I love to cook this dish. Here, have a sample. Food tastes better when it is shared.
Well, that's kind of you. Okay, so... Purple trees, big fallen log.
Fallen log. Should be where Nawak saw that lone human. Maybe it's linked to... boot prints on this branch. An empty hive. Fell or knocked down. A tablet. Damaged. Maybe dropped. Skid marks. Looks like an aircraft landing. Human footprints. Looks like they were sprinting. Someone from the Resistance was here, not RDA. Good. But what else? No. No. Someone ran. Fast. So fast they dropped their tablet. But what else? Whoever was here, they kicked the tree, brought down the hive. Not smart. Let's see. A Resistance human flew here to work on something and kicked the tree. Frustrated, maybe? Tablet could have more.
Your eyes are like the moon. They're bright and round and craterous. And your smile, it's a smile, all right? Ah, this is so stupid. Say what's on your mind. Cut the artsy crap and be honest. Here goes. You're great. No, you're amazing. And everyone can see that. But to me, you're amazing in a way that makes me feel... Wait, what's that? Ah! Shit! Shit!
that was... Alex might know who owns this tablet.
Whatever comes next, I will make sure we are ready for it.
You were right about Talon. I'm glad I listened. Hey, what do you got for me?
A tablet I found, dropped by one of our people. Do you think you can fix it?
Ouch. Wish I could say yes. But what this tablet needs is a prayer, not a scientist. You said it belongs to someone in the Resistance?
Yeah. Human, based on the boot prints I found nearby, and female, judging from the audio recording I snagged from it. They made a point to record in privacy, away from HQ.
A human female. Well, that narrows it down. Good luck. I should check out those empty outposts. Great materials in there, I'd say.
You seem more settled.
Making the best of things. I want to help. Somehow. Mercer and Harding need to pay for what they've done.
With the Resistance on our side, we have a real chance.
And can make up for the past. How has it been almost 16 years? The humans like to say, better late than never. But it's still too late for Ahari. I didn't stand up to them then.
No one expected you to. We were just children.
That didn't stop your sister. She was braver. The Resistance is the way to honor that.
Even if it means working with the humans here?
Maybe not all humans are the same.
Anka, have you been out in the rainforest recently?
Well, yeah. I'm a pilot. I go out all the time. Gotta keep an eye on those RDA patrols, you know?
Any chance you dropped a piece of gear or tech the last time you went out?
What? No way. The only way I could do that is if I'm literally dropping a tablet from the cockpit or something.
Here you go. Have a look.
Need to get more scrap.
Remember, point away from the user.
I'm not sure what to do now. Everything's different.
They're acting like Pandora has endless resources.
I mean, they'll probably last for a good while.
Choose with care.
Okay, so I need to
Do not be caught off
scope
guard.
shit.
Hey, Priya. Have you been out in the rainforest recently?
I wish. I have way too much work here.
So, no chance you might have dropped something out there?
Only way that'd happen is if I knocked something off my desk and it slid all the way out through the entrance to HQ.
I couldn't imagine going back to Earth.
I can.
You need a new look.
Again, gotta go out and get scrap.
Keep yourself in one piece.
I should have asked Danny how to hold a gun.
So, I found this tablet out in the rainforest. You sure you didn't drop this?
Definitely not me. Sounds like that tablet has more of a social life than I do.
Danny's proud we stopped that drill.
Did you add more decorations to your hair?
As many as I can. Remember how Mercer hated them? He told me they were dirty. I didn't understand then. Dirty how? I cleaned them again and again each time he pulled them from my hair.
But you kept putting them back in.
My mother wore them like this once. This honors her. A Sarentu home needs Sarentu traditions.
I'm not sure I know what home feels like yet.
Neither do I. I can barely believe we slept for so many years. But Taylan is happy. Nor is trying to be.
And are you happy?
I want to find more of our ancestors with Ewa. Someone must know the truth. Why they would leave us, if they did. All the things that Mercer said, we deserve to know. Alma thinks Mercer is planning something, and more RDA arrive every day. I will do what I can to help her find out why. His failure will make me happy. Whatever comes next, I will make sure we are ready for it.
Why did you say tablet when I mentioned missing gear? I didn't say tablet.
Just the first thing that popped in my head. I don't know.
Were you thinking of this tablet?
Where in the hell did you get that?
An Arana gatherer pointed me to where you dropped it.
What did you find on it?
I recovered some audio. Was that you?
Shit. We do not talk about this here. Follow me.
I wonder what kind of leader I will be.
Turns out the log I brought for Jin had something living.
It's embarrassing. I went to that spot specifically so no one would have to be subjected to my nonsense. How much did you hear anyway?
All of it? I won't tell anyone.
Oh, all of it. That's great. I know the wasps didn't take too kindly to my poem. Ugh, why did I go to that spot in the first place? Real rookie business. What was I thinking?
I guess you were thinking about love.
I'm not exactly the best when it comes to talking about these feelings or whatever. Just really wanted a place away from all the noise to digest all this. You know the saying, love makes dumbass people do dumbass things, right? A good nothing that all did. Even without the RDA and these fun, tense times we live in, do you know how hard it is to try to be romantic here? I can't pick flowers without half of them trying to kill me.
Maybe I can help.
No, look, I appreciate the gesture and all, but let's not. I tried to get all mushy and ended up kicking the hornet's nest. Or a literal wasp's nest. Hive, same thing. So forget it. I'll move on. I'm good at this sort of thing. One RDA exec down. How many more to go?
Hey, spare parts. The thing I need to get better gear.
The RDA is still around, but at least that drill is dust.
What if they decide to just land one of those ISVs on us?
They'd be torching a lot of their own stuff if they did.
I might take some relief in that if I trusted those people to unravel them instead of...
What'll it be today? Keep yourself in one piece.
Now the RDA knows we're a real force to be reckoned with.
Here you go. Have a look.
Well, crafting, recipes for stuff, nothing fancy yet. And get an actual good bow, or a better bow, with poison arrows.
Remember, point a...
Okay, so I need to learn. I need to be taught how to craft so far.
Maybe new air filter pots.
Oh no, I can just do it here at the crafting table, I guess.
The remaining RDA will not go unpunished.
Hell yeah, let's craft some shorts. Powerful shorts! Well, I mean, in the for now. Thanks, bonus cosmetics. It'll work for now. Until we find fancier stuff.
The RDA is still around.
Okay, so the green are completed. I have bell sprigs pointed out like that.
But at least that drill is dust.
Well, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Man, a zoom in would be useful.
You are courting trouble.
Oh, is this where you go to cook? It is. I can cook. Okay, this is me figuring stuff out. I made a chopped fish egg fry. Let's do some meat and some fruit. I mean, yeah, meat and fruit roast. I mean, I had a feeling it ruined. The fish and egg repelled each other, and the end result repels all but the most desperate and starving. Okay, so don't do fish and eggs, is I guess what I'm hearing. Yeah, especially since that was with my best quality ingredient too, so fuck. Fruity seafood. They actually don't sound bad. Lean meat and fatty meat, what happens there? Mixed meat skewer. Cool. Apparently not. Here's my new bow. Beautiful. Stern beast.
Each day out in the forest is one more gift from...
Yeah, I'm headed in that direction now.
Who is there?
I did not do a lot of damage to that guy.
Yes, this one will do nicely.
We have an animal visitor. Hello.
A mighty hunter requires the best weapons. Take this.
Mod for my longbow. Okay, now I was out here for a specific reason. I wasn't hunting the beasties, but, well.
Now,
Yes, I
please
evidently need to be
listen
taught how to
closely.
hunt.
What I am telling you here is important.
Hello. I hope the forest brought you joy today.
Free skill point, hell yeah. Probably need to start by unlocking the thing. Carry more stuff, sounds good. There we go. Ooh, moss. I did need to pick some of that up. Ooh, hot. Okay, I see. Dragon mushroom. Shoots toxic spores. Okay, so don't. Alright, let's head out. I'm taught how to hunt.
Such gifts Ewa shares with us. Greetings. It is good to meet a friend. You should visit a Tharsio sapling if you get the chance. There is one nearby.
It's on the way. I'm gonna Skyrim my way down this fucking thing. Let's go.
Need more arrows.
Another land drilling rig.
Shut down the generator and cooling unit, and a vent will open up for explosive donations.
We need more bug spray.
What? I'm trying to. Like, I don't understand how the stealth works in this. It doesn't seem to work at all. Like, it seems like every time I hit anyone with anything, oh, that's why the spell sprigs are. Maybe you should have told me about that earlier, game. It only permanently increases your health. It's only a little tiny permanent health buff that you can collect from the environment.
The tiny sky people, they wear their spears like feathers.
Is E2 still out?
Not as a warrior.
Could be Itu.
Ah! Stop! Do not get too close. You are not bonded.
Your Ikran is beautiful.
My Zome. For her, no wind is too strong, no challenge too great. We hunt with heart, in harmony. Are you here to admire us? I would not fault you for that.
No, I'm looking for Itu.
My name has reached other clans. Even lost ones. Let me guess, Nafika sent you to me. She wants me to teach. Boring, I say. To be safe at home tree, telling the little ones of hunts, of adventure. They would not understand. What does danger mean to those who have only known safety? Zome and I tear through the skies together, our hearts pounding, our senses on fire. That rush makes us strong, fearless, the best hunters.
Nafika did say you were hunting Sternbeast. Can I join?
Is that what you are after? Are you a good hunter?
I was never taught how.
Never taught how? What have your people been doing all these years? Did you find a land without hunting? A place where creatures lay down to die willingly? See there. Young hunters practice on targets first. Practice, or it will be the Sternbeast hunting you.
Heavy bow. For hunting aminals. dance like that. Okay.
You can hit a static target at least. Come.
This is my bow.
Not bad. At least your thanks will have meaning.
My thanks?
Are you serious? What have your people been doing? What kind of life have you lived?
It's a long story.
If I wanted to hear a long story, I would be at home. Each time you hunt, you must take a life. And so you must thank your sister or brother for their gifts as they return to the Great Mother. I see. Your spirit goes to Ewa and your body stays to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts. This way you let her ascend to the ancestors. Remember that, and do not waste the gifts you receive.
The gifts. Right.
The hide, the meat. You know what to do with them?
I have to cook, baby.
Ah, Nefika will show you. Go on. You do not need me to hold your hand.
It is time to rest. The hunt will return.
And now we must hunt. Shit. Storm Glider. That's not something I can take on yet. That's level 10. Got him! In one, too.
I see you. Your spirit goes to Ewa, and your body stays to become part of the people. Thank you for these gifts. Thank you for these gifts.
Heads up here. Did you see how once I had a bow capable of penetrating the weak points, I was able to kill 2 without them fucking noticing? Where did the last one go? The minute the capability was given to me, I become very effective. Not the right angle to hit your weak spot yet. Sorry about that, big guy.
Thank you for these gifts.
That'll do, I think.
Not the Sky People.
I mean, when the planet is alive and can, like, USB connect with everybody, it's more reasonable than you'd expect. Did you ever watch the sequel to this thing? The first movie, rather?
I am worried, and you flying machines went down near your home, creating a huge mess.
It sure is
you
3
be
hours long.
concerned?
I am still right here. And I am telling you not to worry.
But what if someone got hurt? When we see potential danger, do we simply say to ourselves, oh, I hope someone does something? We are that someone, Neon.
Do we know why that aircraft went down?
No, we do not. Which is why I am advising my fellow scout not to involve me, herself, or anyone else. Including you, Sarentu.
Relax, Neon. I would never dream of putting your life in danger. I could use a hand out there.
I'd be happy to help. But I don't want to cause trouble.
Ignore him. It is what I do. The flying thing went down in Weaver's Flourish, near a river. It's a good place to start.
You will not find anything, Alemon. This is a waste of time. Sarentu, I suggest you stay away from matters that do not concern you.
A little Zakru cheese would go well with this.
Like, it's not a terrible movie, but it is 3 hours long when it doesn't need to be.
Come to look down your nose at me, have you?
Now, you know how I love you. But I stand by what I said before. It is not exactly art, is it?
I have some meat from my hunt. Nafika said you...
You sent this forlorn miscreant to bother me? Everything is a joke. As usual.
Yeah, and it also shouldn't be that.
The child knows how to charm.
And honesty from you, Nafika. I suppose that is typical of her tactics. She thinks flattery will get her everywhere.
Come. Leave the grump for later. Now we turn to more serious arts.
Is there something wrong with your home tree? Etua said it suffers.
The Kinglor are uneasy. We have provided for them since their flowers closed, but their numbers are too many. Gatnad would prefer Etua to focus all her energies on them. But I think that child does her best. Now pay attention. Gatnad should see you still have some Navi skill, and I should like to see it myself.
We will need more double fit at this rate.
This is a simple recipe. A kametire could make it.
I need to get roots.
The Sky People are no real threat. They are tiny.
Everyone says they can cook, but no one does it like me.
Oh, the quality of the hide actually helps
How
in
you
its,
have mixed your colors with our own, just as your people once did. Do not be afraid of him. His bark is worse than his bite. I will follow shortly.
Not this color. No, too dark.
Again? How did they ruin this again?
Have you seen Vuan? I'm worried about her. Do you know what Vuan is? She promised she would bring me dyeing materials, but she has been gone forever.
I don't know who that is. Sorry.
I cannot gather my own supplies. I have no ikran. Wu An offered to help, but what if something happened to her because of me?
I can look for her if you like.
Oh, could you? She likes to forage near Shaded Grove. Perhaps you could ask around for her there.
If it is not perfect, then what is the point?
The Sky People rot our lands. They must be stopped.
Alright, gotta find up. I think I found like their sleeping quarters or whatever.
Everyone says they can cook, but no one does it like me.
Are you really Sarentu?
What are you looking for now? Go on now.
I think my craftsmanship has really improved. I just hope Nafika agrees.
The Sahik then to the king war, and you will not guess what happened.
What?
How does one get up
The tree rested on my shoulder.
Katnat will make things right. He always does.
Oh, I see.
A little Zakru cheese would go well with this.
You have outdone yourself. The meat was so juicy, and it had that sweet crust given by berries baked to the right heat.
So, you will want another wrap for tomorrow's hunt.
You know me well, friend.
Nefika has had her way. Now you look more like the Sarentu we remember. The loss of your people pains us. We valued their counsel, but we know you are not here to offer their wisdom.
The Sky People. The Resistance fights them, but they can't do it alone.
This is why you have come. You stand in the heart of our home tree. Its warm embrace. Even you, lost one, must feel it. And you ask me to bring war here? No.
They bring war with them. Please.
We Aranahe do not seek conflict. And yet you goad us, desperate for a fight. Do you remember your family?
A little. My mother. Her smile. Her warmth.
Did you see her die? Did she smile at you then helpless, desperate to reassure you? Have you seen Ewa's light leave someone you love?
Well, you certainly made an impression. Katnat is not easily rattled. Be careful, my Auntu.
I wasn't trying to anger him.
Keep your chin up. Pay a visit to the very top of our tree. Our Tsahik is back.
Alright, let's go up. How up does it go?
I have been out by the waterway valley.
So that is why we have so much fish to eat. What a bountiful journey it must have been.
That was not us. We were chased by hammerheads and lost all our men.
What would Sky People want with my music?
The King Lord are restless. The rainforest was theirs once. The Sky People drove them out, I'm sure of it.
Is this nest all that remains?
Yes. And with so many King Lord here, our home tree weakens. See? How the Queen cares for them. Protects them. She is born knowing what to do. How to lead.
She knows where she belongs.
My mother always said, a steady heart sees steady wings. They were always at ease with her. I'd find her here at dawn, tending to them, singing to them. Her love was enough. It's all right. They won't hurt you. King Law are peaceful by nature, but they are not docile when facing a threat. Their sting is sharp, and they swarm as one. We must find our sting.
Itu, where is he? Your father is asking for him.
He's not back?
We need to talk that now.
Wait! You don't have to. We can find him together.
The people need their sahib. Here. I'll deal with this.
Let me go with her. You helped me before. I'll help you now. Stay where you're needed.
Where I belong. There is a hunting camp near the forest cliffs. Vifilu is likely to start her search for E2 there.
Okay. It will have auto-saved. Go get some rest, baby.